friends. Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about products that I regret buying. Now this is kind of off the top of my head, as well as things that I used earlier, and that just kind of reminded me, why did I buy you to begin with? So I'm currently on a no-buy. If you didn't already know, I'm on a no-buy for 2020. The only makeup products I'm allowed to purchase or repurchase are stuff that I talked about in a previous video. They're just my makeup essentials. So it's makeup that I use every single day. So let's start off with ColourPop, because over the years I have purchased a lot of things. I regret buying so many of their Super Shock shadows. I did do a collection a couple months ago, going through all the ones that I had in that moment. But like I said before, I'm always finding my makeup in weird places. I'm a very messy person. So I found that I still have that dream book with a whole bunch of them there. So I regret picking that up because ColourPop's formula for their Super Shock shadows does eventually dry up. Said that weird. It does eventually dry up, so I'm experiencing that with a lot of shades that I do actually like, but there's also shades that I don't like. Like I have like purple shades and red shades. If you watched that video, you know what I'm talking about. There's like black ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I don't wear black because black makes me look like a raccoon. Like I cannot pull off a smoky eye for the life of me. I never have been able to. So I do regret just buying so many. And that was at a time when ColourPop was only selling their Super Shock shadows. Now they've of course expanded to like pressed shadows and jelly shadows and like their monochromatic palettes and stuff. But back then it was just their Super Shock shadows and their little lippy stick things. So I regret buying so many Super Shock shadows. Another ColourPop thing I regret is buying the entire watermelon collection that came out last summer, maybe the summer before. Initially it was supposed to be a gift, but then I just ended up charging it to my card with Afterpay, because if you look at a collection and you're like, oh, that's way too much money, it's like $200, or I don't remember how much it was like $150 or something. With Afterpay you can pay in installments and it's like interest free, so it's like a credit card but not really, because you're not stuck with interest and hurting your credit score. However, that was just a means of being able to charge things and like the instant gratification of purchasing something and then still having to deal with paying it off. So I shouldn't have done that. Plus that collection is full of loose glitter, the type of glitter that is not safe for your eyes. So I haven't really been able to touch much of that collection because it's all glitters. Like it would have been nice if it had more lip products, and it does have a decent, like, like 2 lip glosses and 2 ultra matte lipsticks that they don't sell anymore, mind you. But it would have been nice if there was more of that type of thing versus just a bunch of loose glitter. So you have like the big loose glitter jars, and then there was like a stack of like 3 minis, and it was just too much, and I have barely used any of it, and it's not really safe for your eyes, even though I have tried it before, and it's also really bad for the environment. That type of glitter is actually tiny plastic particles, and it does a lot of damage to the ocean. So then it comes to a point where I have something in my collection that is not very good. I'm gonna link a video actually about glitter and makeup. You should definitely watch it. It's very eye-opening and it's very depressing, because a lot of what we have is really bad for the world. It's having very negative consequences on our environment, on the climate, and it's just the most depressing thing in the world. But you should watch it anyway, because I don't think I'm going to be buying anything else with like loose glitter in that format, especially from ColourPop, because they seem to do that quite frequently. Everything I bought from that haul is really good. Like the Kaja Beauty stuff, I bought almost every single one of their eyeshadow stacks, has been really good. But did I need it? No. So I kind of regret that. Like I knew I was gonna, I can justify it and be like, oh well, they're all really high quality products, and they are, but I think I was just, that money could have been used elsewhere, or it's better to like, you know, it's a mess. So I kind of regret that, but not as much as the ColourPop ones I just talked about. Okay, one thing I regret that isn't really something I purchased, but it's more of a gift. My fiance gifted me because I asked him to. He gifted me the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip sets, like the lip vaults that they had like 2 years ago. I mean, I think they brought it back this year. Basically, it's just a giant set of like liquid lipsticks that they own. And there was like a dark version and a light version, and I picked the light version because the dark version was going to be way too dark for my complexion, and the light version is way too light for my complexion. Like there's certain shades that don't look good on me, and that's one of them. So even though I didn't personally buy it, I feel bad having made him buy it. It was a really good deal. So it was like $90 for all of those liquid lipsticks. But honestly, I don't use them. I pulled them out recently to do swatches, but I don't use them because they look pretty good, and I'm like, oh, I could pull this off, and then I'll put the color on and it looks disgusting on me. So the formula is great, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't fit for my complexion, and like I haven't been using it, basically is what I'm trying to say. So that's something I definitely regret. Okay, I'm down to one more product, and unfortunately it's another ColourPop one. So I bought the big kit of cream eyeliners, knowing damn well that they suck. They do. I mean, they don't really suck, but some of them are just so inconsistent. So it's a big pack of all of their cream shadows, cream gel liners. And first of all, I don't really use cream gel liners that much. I just use liquid liner. but I've always wanted to be that type of person that uses cream often, and those tend to dry out pretty fast, and some of ColourPop's colors are dry to begin with, let alone waiting a couple months to start using them and stuff. So I kind of regret that. Not something I was going to use that often. I should have just chosen the set of the gel ones, like the gel pens, or not pens, it was in pencil form basically. Those look really good, and I do regret not buying those instead, but it's fine. You live and you learn. That's kind of why I want my no buy, because it kind of helps me think a little bit more about makeup. Have I had some urges to purchase makeup? Heck yes, but I'm just trying to avoid even looking at it on social media. Like, aside from the people that I follow, I'm not trying to follow company brands and like seeing new launches and stuff, because it just tempts me. I try not to even walk down the aisle at the drugstores anymore. Not in a dramatic way, like, oh, I can't bear to see it, but more like I don't put myself in a position where I'm gonna get tempted to buy anything. Same thing with books. I went to Barnes and Nobles the other day for Valentine's Day with my fiance, and I was one of the very few times that I have gone in there and come out with nothing. Like, we didn't purchase anything, and that's very rare. But it also is because my membership ran out, and I don't think it's really worth renewing. I used to work at Barnes and Noble, and we used to like have to pitch it and sell a certain amount of memberships. But anyway, I'm just trying to avoid temptation is basically what I'm trying to say for my no buy. So let me know down below if there's any products that you regret purchasing, especially like from ColourPop. I would like to know. I'm just being nosy. But anyway, I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye.